So our plan today is bring Laura on up. Laura, come on up.
Good morning, everybody. All right, well, I'm going to have to get you guys talking because this is an interactive presentation. I need you guys to talk to me, tell me what you're thinking, and I'm going to ask you in a couple moments to answer and give me some examples from your own lives that are relevant to our conversation. The first one is this. We're going to talk about being fearless this morning. So what I'd like to ask you is, what do you think fearless means? When you think of fearless, what comes to mind? Yes, ma'am. Not being scared, right. So fearless would be not being scared. Yes? Feeling like you can take on anything. In the back? Having the courage to do something. Anybody got something different to add? Yes, ma'am. Being bold. Anybody like roller coasters? Who thinks they're really scary? Just raise your hand nice and high. Awesome. And who thinks they're super exciting and fun? How many of you think both things at the same time? Right? So the chemical mixture that appears in your body from things like roller coasters is exactly the same as when you're threatened by something. Because most of our barriers are not things that happen in the external world. Most of our barriers are things that happen right in here in our head and our heart.
All right, I have a question. What does all of this have to do with success?
So leadership and leading yourself and being successful is all about doing things that are personally hard for you. If it were easy, it wouldn't be something that you were so proud of. And so what we want to be able to do is when we do something that's hard for us, the temptation is to give into that emotion, the fear of looking bad, the fear of succeeding, the fear of failing, the fear of losing connection. And so when we can recognize that emotion and counteract it in some of the ways we talked about and that Josh has presented as well, what we're able to do is then say, okay, thank you, fear. I understand why you're here. You know, you're getting me to pay attention, but you're not taking me in the direction I want to go. And so instead of being driven by that fear, we can use it as a tool to recognize what's important to us and to reaffirm our own goals. And if we can use that fear to remember what our values are and what our goals are, we'll be much more successful in moving forward, not driven by fear, but informed by fear.